like a banana. You just need the right tool.
No, you can't, because
Yeah,
the point
because you
about being
bet.
a banana is that
Yeah.
you don't need a tool.
Once a tool is involved, it is no longer a banana.
I might as well just use a knife and eat them, eat the watermelons like slices.
Oh, you know what would be hilarious? If there was a banana peeling, like, accessory for the kitchen. That would be super funny.
We have one of those.
I bet people would buy that.
Do you forget to
we have-
breathe? Well, have we got the product for you?
Nice.
Also, ring ding 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 ding. Banana phone.
I just realized how unhelpful it would be if you had a banana that you had to cut like a watermelon. Though it would be a byproduct, and it would be like one of the most unhelpful fruits.
Also, Burr should probably switch out his map token.
I did. Maybe not on this map.
Nope. Because that new
Yeah,
that
the
new token is
professionally
sick.
drawn.
Mhm.
Thanks to the very talented Zeba Shah.
Yeah.
That was
I don't
funny. I
complain.
woke up, rolled into his channel, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he explained what he was doing, and then I told him what my character was, and he drew it.
I wish 3D modeling programs worked like that.
No.
I would just tell them what to make and they'd make it.
I mean, when
they
you're
kinda
good
do.
That's
at
called
it,
CNC mill.
Like, once you're good enough at any given 3D program, you can chuck out the character in a day.
Yeah.
Especially when you have your reference library built up, so you can just be like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah.
humanoid." Plug that shape out.
Yeah, the problem is like I have like if my if Cinema 4D was a Steam thing, I would probably it would probably be my most played game. But I don't do characters at all. I'm just like I do physics a lot in that like just like it has a quite good physics engine and it's super easy to use. So it literally just like add a thing to the things you want to have physics on.
Yeah.
And then you specify that this thing is not supposed to move, it is a ground, and it does physics.
I tried to reteach myself Blender because I wanted an animation of 20-sided dice rolling, and I couldn't figure out how to add physics to the dice.
The Blender physics is weird.
Blender physics are finicky because the standard ones are like, alright, you're on the fucking moon.
The
We're
main
sailors
problem
on the
with
moon.
The main problem with Blender, I find, is the standard render is horrible. Like its dynamic range is fucking tiny.
Well, the beauty about open source applications is all the lovely libraries.
Oh yeah, I have one of the plugins installed that basically makes the camera to be. I think it was something between a DSLR and a professional movie camera. Just it's good enough for me.
I just want to get good enough so I can start doing characters for my role-playing games. I really want to do a Heron and a Berrigan. Because they're both, like, their get-ups are incredibly interesting.
I do Lightrooms. Lightrooms. I do Lightrooms because Lightrooms are fun. Give me a second though. Yeah,
Ooh, where did I put that?
That used to be my wallpaper for a long time.
By the way, this is probably like spoiler for Tuesday Pathfinder, but I just want to show this off.
Panics. Massive panic.
Just a second. While my my Gaizo actually like manages itself.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah.
But not always, which is weird.
I could have just sent the picture, but it was like, nah, I want to preview. So it's like, okay, open it in Paint.net.
You can, if you just drag and drop a picture.
But yes, this is a like on the note of having artists make stuff for you. This is what Max made me when I was talking about the stuff.
Yeah.
And why I have a second name.
They're really
Yeah.
nice.
I asked Max to draw me more stuff, but I feel like she's already drawing too much.
Oh yes.
Yeah. It's like,
She's not even showing you guys like 99% of her stuff.
yeah.
I'm like
Eyebrow
a
wiggle.
filter.
So you're going to switch character?
Oh no, it's still Barrigan.
Yeah.
Doesn't look
Ac-
like him.
Actually, just
It's going to
became
have an
very
operation.
uncomfortable.
Not really uncomfortable, I'm just like, eh. Like, I've already dealt with this,
Yes,
but
I mean, I specifically asked you for like the permissions and
Yeah,
logistics
no,
of the
no.
entire thing.
I don't know, I've also dealt with the concept before, but,
Oh yeah,
yes,
of course.
yes, but,
I mean, you had Trigger in another campaign.
before we get to too much spoilers, can we go kill giants?
Probably.
Giants, get here.
Yes, so since we don't have max notes today, you will have to do.
Things happened. I can never remember like the major points until I'm like until someone tells me like one of them, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we did all these things.
Didn't you go to liberate a bunch of hill giants from like a hill giant matriarch?
Yes, but we also took a detour towards Callinghorns to maybe get to speak to this friendly frost giant. But he's, what was it? He's not been seen or something like that? Or he didn't stop, or I can't quite remember.
He was seen. He had some business with the sheriff, and then he was basically just passing through.
Yes. And then we discussed with some of the town guard about helping out because the trolls of the Evermores are getting more and more uppity. And the guards are actually having trouble with them. And it's like, well, we're pretty much mercenaries and we're already here. So, yeah, we pretty much ended the session by going to bed, going to talk to the guard captain the next day.
I would like to
Wasn't it
stock
also
50 torches.
I think it was last session we were also sailing and
Oh
gambling.
yes, we were also on the Golden Goose,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Yata.
and Mika finally got her nickname. Everyone else has a nickname now. She also does, even though it's provisional.
I have a nickname?
Yeah, you have a
Yes.
nickname,
The crazy gnome who thinks it's a bear.
Teddy.
Oh.
I just never use it because
Good.
Dane doesn't really can't say he doesn't like Sir Burr, but he doesn't have any particular feelings towards him at all, which is a problem.
He exists.
Yeah, he finds Sir Burr a bit weird. So
Well,
he does avoid him at times.
Not
think
a pedo
all-
bear.
Yeah, now that you told that, now I feel like Burr's just gonna be attached to Dane. And considering that Burr's in a bear backpack, that can be quite literally.
Yeah, I think mine was apparently batty.
Yes,
Because
you're
apparently
Batty.
having demon wings making a bat.
Oh, they're bat wings. So Batty.
Bats is a pretty good name, though.
Where's Lums?
Lum
Yeah.
is Kitty.
Oh,
Kitty!
my storm sphere disagrees.
I would never call him that. He is my honored brother.
And what about Mika?
Mika's provisional nickname is Leprechaun.
yeah, because she's lucky, apparently.
Lucky and green.
And small.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
I feel like you just managed to be somehow racist towards both orcs and halflings at the same time.
Oh yes.
And the
He's a
Irish.
dwarf, he's good at what he does.
Charisma 8, bitches.
Yes, racism, the only thing where you require a negative charisma score to be actually good at it.
Oh,
Okay.
the thing is, he isn't actually racist against anyone except for maybe hill giants and ogres because he knows that they're stupid as all hell.
So here's the thing, if we're going against trolls, I would like to go to the nearest place where I can buy as many torches as possible.
How about Alchemist Fire?
That sounds more expensive than torches.
Yes, but also more useful. And you're rich.
I'm rich.
You
Yeah,
should be.
you should
I'm
be.
rich. Immediately quits the Harpers.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, but then why the fuck am I doing this?
Well, isn't it lucky that one of my cantrips is actually a green flame blade?
Yes, and one of you has a flame top.
Green
Yes.
flame.
Isn't it lucky Plum spices with
Listen,
fire?
I'm still going to the general store and buying as many torches as I can carry.
Okay. But first, you sleep,
First, there's more.
and in the night you are awoken by strange noises coming from the stables.
Ooh!
And no, it's not the Marauder.
I'm gonna say not
Thank God.
good.
I was like, oh shit!
Even stranger noises as usual.
Can I hear the Marauder doing some noises?
Hmm,
Or is it...
Can,
might be.
can
Is
we
it
look out the
asleep?
window?
You can go investigate, yeah.
I'll look out the window. Oh, please shut up!
I
you
think that's
see
one
a
little-
couple of vaguely humanoid shapes lurking around the stable trying to get in. And I suppose you do have dark vision or some such. So you will probably recognize that
The entire group does.
these creatures are very large and sort of scaly, but not really.
Do they have long draping noses?
Stone men.
You would probably recognize a troll if you see one. And that's two of them.
We shall not feed them.
God damn it! Shut up down there.
I jump out of the window and do a 3-point hero land. With my nightcap on. Or attempt
Is
to.
Isn't it a 4-point then? Important details.
Let's see here. I was sleeping, so I do not have my armor on. I can't put it on because that's gonna take too long.
I cast mage armor on you.
Right. You're not in my room though. 'Cause
I
that'd
know,
be
but
weird.
like I'm just saying.
I do a 6-point hero land belly flop.
I think that's going full contact hero landing.
Yeah.
I tackle the ground.
Yes,
Well,
the ground
I-
shake.
if I see him do that, I will jump out the window too.
Yeah, you can probably see him just bam on
I'm
the floor.
Spread my wings and gently glide down,
I'm
gracefully
Sure.
landing.
I'm just gonna pull on my boots, grab my belt and put it on, and my shield, and jump out the window.
I
say,
jump
"Hey!"
out of the.
My armor is just gonna have to lie there.
Get away from there. Those aren't your
I got
horses /
Actually,
terrible
no.
monsters.
I think my armor is in the bag of holding, so it's not actually lying back in the room.
I jump out of the window and I use my claws to slow my descent across the wall.
He jumps out of the window and he lands on his feet anyway. Always.
They are giant, right?
They are their size. You mean?
Well, I guess I'll try and speak giant to them.
Oh,
you
yeah,
really
they-
don't want. You really don't want to go in there. You don't want to meet the horse, and I will use quotation marks of one of my companions.
As you do that, Dane lands with a 26 athletics.
I should roll
I-
He
athletics.
leaves a little crater, but his
Three-
he
3-point
stands
landing.
perfect.
Do I recognize what's in front of us?
I suppose you have seen a troll before.
Yeah.
I charge.
Yes, you do.
basically, you try to dissuade them from going into the stables. They're going to turn around and say, "We don't care. We are hungry. We need food." In very broken common,
And then Burr charges.
and then they're going to charge you, and then we're going to have initiative.
I think Burr declared first. He has the surprise action.
Because
I
Burr-
want
Yeah.
to point this out.
He probably would not wait until this conversation is over, so he will get an action for it.
Yay for helping friends.
I needed it.
Nice. I feel like you compensate with Dane for Gran.
Pretty much.
And I realize you're the only person in this group currently.
Ooh,
Oh.
now that's a bummer.
At least they don't have a like, -2 to their initiative. Because negative initiative is always fun.
Yeah, especially because then you know their dexterity save is usually low.
Yes.
Okay, Barb, you can charge them first, and then
Yeah.
we're going to turn order.
So falling on my face has enraged me.
Obviously.
So I'm charging the first one that I can get to and swinging twice recklessly with my battle axe.
Okay. That is hit, and that is a hit.
I was having a good dream.
Also, did anybody tell Burr about the cheese?
No,
did-
No.
for a reason.
No,
Or did you
I
not take it?
I incinerated it.
Oh, I see. No cheese then.
You're even
Yes.
more enraged.
There's a disturbance in the force.
I literally firebolted the cheese, so
There's disturbance in the cheese.
You hack at the troll for a bit, and a couple of bits go flying off, but nothing major. Which brings us to Lazar.
I don't think you have ordered them yet,
Oh,
but yeah,
I-
I'm still
I
first.
don't have, but I haven't, but you're still first.
Yeah, well, am I able to run in and be in a flanking position?
Yeah, you could. they're not too far away, and they're not far from each other.
Well,
You
then
can
I
circle around.
run in behind the one that Burr attacked, and I will green flame blade it.
Okay.
Are they next to each other?
They probably would be.
Then I hope I hit.
Oh yes.
Ow.
Yes, that sneak attack damage is painful.
Let's see. That is a really nice bit of damage.
Oh, I need to roll.
I suppose you need to roll
Should I-
another for the green flame blade.
Yeah, 3 more.
Okay, so that is okay.
If I remember correctly, the crit also counts for the second hit for the creature that is 5 feet away.
Yeah,
So-
since it's
Yes,
all-
it's the same attack.
Would make sense because basically everything is doubled.
Well, all dice, and
Yeah.
it is a die.
So the second one
Okay.
will take 12 fire damage.
Right, so that is
44.
yep, 44.
Jesus Christ.
That was a very, very nice hit.
And then I will use my bonus action to disengage and take a few steps back.
Okay.
And that was my turn.
Very nice. Lum?
Yeah. I noticed that Dane is either in his underwear or in his pajamas, whatever he prefers to sleep in.
He sleeps in like his the gear he has under his half plate,
Sleeps
pretty
in
much.
his beard.
Unless he has a companion, he is probably dressed.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have armor on, so
No.
wind mage armor.
Yay! Let's see here. Mage armor gives me is a 13 plus dex, right?
Yes.
Yes, I need to add this as an armor. But thank you very much.
Give me a second, actually. How far away are they? Actually, are we currently set up in a way that we are on one side, all of us, and they are on the other side? So I can
You
could do a-
probably the only one that's on the other side of the trolls is be Lazar. Because he
Lazar.
moved. He moved.
Lizard, you're horribly unhelpful for AoE.
Well, to remember that I have evasion, so if you do careful.
Yeah, but I don't think I can do careful and quicken at the same time.
Oh, that's true.
Quicken only allows you to cast a cantrip anyway.
Oh wait, yeah, that's true.
And careful is not an action. If I
Well,
remember
yeah.
correctly.
Give me a second.
Yeah, but you can only use one Metamagic on every spell.
Yeah.
Except there is one of them that
Empower.
specifically says that, yeah, empower.
Yeah. But if he wants to cast two different spells and apply the metamagic to them differently, then
Yeah.
it's like,
Yes, but one of those has to be a cantrip.
yes.
So nothing then. Yeah, that's
Okay.
my turn. I just buffed people.
Okay, then we're at Sir Burr again, who is standing in front of a very damaged and warm-looking troll.
Reckless double axe to the face.
I like how the enthusiasm.
I'm
Was it
happy when
reckless?
I'm raging. Yes, I am reckless.
Okay. The first one will actually miss. The second one is a hit.
Looking for 15s, I assume.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
And finally, before the trolls, it is Dane.
Yes. Dane is going to shout a war cry of ancient protection as his bonus action. And then he is going to rush forward, trying to take up the position where Lazar is no longer occupying.
So flanking with Burr.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh! Good one. That
That's
is,
almost Lazard levels of damage.
yeah.
Well, I did crit. I mean, if that had been a crit, you would definitely have been on my levels.
Get on my level.
Would you look at that? That's enough to kill him, and he took fire damage, so he's actually dead.
Good. Then I'm going to action surge because that's a short rest,
Yep.
and do it again against the other one. Although I'm not flanking this time.
True. Oh. Yeah, that's a hit as well. And that's nice damage too. And
I'm on a roll today.
all of the fire will prevent the troll from regenerating his hit points, which is nice. However, enraged at this, the troll will flail at you mercilessly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At least try to. So he's going to try and bite you and claw you twice.
Go for it.
So let's do the claws first, just because.
He's got a much higher chance of hitting me without my armor on.
I realize that. But let's see how the dice fall. Claw 1.
Oh fuck! He just barely hits. No wait,
Okay.
he doesn't. Because fuck you.
Oh! That's yours to use whenever you please. The second one will not connect. And the bite will also not connect.
Oh
So
god.
You just about protect yourself with your shield spell.
Yep. I will point out that for one turn without my armor on, my AC is currently 26.
Without your armor on.
Yep.
B23.
Holy crap.
How much does your armor give?
My armor, it gives let's see, it's 15 plus dex plus 1, so 18. Then I have defensive, which gives me a +1, so 19. Then I have a +1 shield, so that's +3, so 22 normally. Then I can shield of faith as a bonus action for 2 more, and then shield whenever I need it for a total of 29.
So you lose 3 points of armor of AC.
Well, mostly because of you.
You lose 60.
Without the mage armor, that
You're not a mage. It's going to
It is Lazar's turn. There's one troll left.
Yeah, well, I will jump into a flanking position with either Dane or Burr.
Just Dane currently because Burr isn't quite.
Well, then Burr. And I will rapier stab it.
Okay.
With a green flame blade.
I assume it's much. That is a good hit.
Oop, phone call.
And 5 fire.
Okay. It is heavily wounded, but still alive. Lum? Or are you going to disengage again?
Nah, I'll just keep standing here.
Okay, Lum.
Hmm. People are very unhelpful at times.
We're all melee characters.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly referring to the trolls, and they're not the fact that they should be not liking ice. Let's put it that way.
I don't think they have any special resistances.
No, but it's still like fire. I'll just. Can I smack a thunder in a way, shatter in a way that it doesn't?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it'll hit one of us.
these are large
All standing
creatures,
around them.
but
Yeah, well,
you would probably at least.
can I push in a way that only hits Lazar because Lazar has evasion, right?
You
Yeah.
would probably target Lizar as well because he's the taller one of the two.
Yeah, but like, can I push it in a way that only targets Lazar from my own?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I spend the meta magic point, so he automatically succeeds and doesn't take any damage because of,
Okay.
shatter.
Ooh.
Yes, it's Constitution, which I don't like, but.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh wait, yeah, that's true. It's reflex. Fuck.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You
Well-
automatically make the save and take 9 damage.
Constitution. Well, he doesn't make it. Takes all of. He looks very, very dead. I'm assuming you don't go near.
No, I'm a caster.
He looks dead, but did he shit
There
himself?
are casts. I mean,
I'm not a blade dancer, for fuck's sake. I don't dance
just
too
going
hard.
to refer to that one blade dancer that got
Yeah.
crushed by a hut.
Oh god. Let's forget all about that.
It's Cerberus' turn.
Yes, it's a heart with 1 T.
Yeah.
Run up to the
About
next
the
target.
same- about the same size.
Nice.
Recklessly attack with a battle axe to the face.
That's a hit. And that's a hit. Let's see if it's enough.
Question, didn't we get something that gave burst strength at some point? Gauntlets or something?
Did you give him the gauntlets of all the power?
I think we did.
They're not in my inventory. I feel like I would have written that down.
I guess we should ask Dane.
Yeah, Dane will probably be able to tell you who has them. Because I think it's either Cerber or Mika, but I'm not entirely certain. In any case, you managed to.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a Burr that got them because we thought of between Burr and Dane because Mika is based on dexterity.
That's true.
I would have written it down though.
And I can see Dane only has a +3 strength.
Well, we are going to investigate this.
Yeah,
In any
possibly
case-
after combat.
In the meantime, Burr is busy slaying the second troll because he dealt enough damage to kill it.
I
And
giggled
it took fire
manically.
damage. It took fire damage this turn, so it can regenerate, so it is dead. Nicely done.
I use my Zippo to light the remains on fire.
Yeah, anything that remains crumbles into ash.
I straighten my sleeping cap and immediately go back to bed.
Yeah, probably about a couple of minutes after this altercation, one of the guards is going to come around, see what the problem is.
It looks like you have a troll problem.
Oh, no shit. These trolls are getting very restless. I don't know what the matter is.
Yeah, I assume.
They don't usually come into the town. Somebody really do something about it. In any case, if all of you are well,
Oh yeah.
um,
I think I'm the only one who took a little bit of damage, and I will be looking in the direction of Lum.
It's like, your fault.
Lum is
you were
gone.
there. Yeah, I'm sleeping.
I'm looking in the direction where Lum was standing. And then I too will go to bed.
I have climbed with lightning speed up to through my window, close the window, went to sleep.
yeah, the rest of the night, nothing else of note will happen.
Oh, did they have anything of interest?
No, they were just looking out.
We're lucky if they had loincloths.
Yeah, like I said, nothing else is going to happen in the night, which means your rest isn't actually interrupted. So you will get full benefits of a full rest. And then it's the next morning.
Well, I guess we should go and look for the sheriff.
I make my way to the general store.
Yeah.
Need me some torches.
There's a burly man with a mustache in the general store, eyeing you suspiciously.
I would like to buy all of your torches.
Torches. Okay. So,
I'm serious. If I see another patron walk in here and leave with a torch, we're gonna have a problem. Oops, didn't mean to click that.
okay. Paying customer, I won't really ask what you're using them for.
Trolls.
Ah. So he sells you a couple of torches.
2.
No, a proverbial couple.
Okay. 20,000 torches.
No. Let's see how many he actually had. Oh, okay. You leave the store with 15 torches.
Neat. And I will write that down in my sheet. No sheet, stop clicking on things.
Meanwhile, the others are looking for the sheriff, I think. And asking around for directions where the sheriff's office is located, you are directed to a very to a larger building that's on a bit of an incline, looking over the town. It appears to have very thick walls, and as you get in, it's actually another inn that is pretty well decorated, and behind the counter there actually is this lady you saw the last night collecting money from the other establishments.
Greetings, Madam Innkeeper. We are looking for the sheriff.
Oh, yeah, that would be me.
Oh, you're both sheriff and innkeeper?
Now, you see, before I came to this, now is this village, there wasn't much more here than this established.
Well, I guess we've heard that there were trouble with with trolls.
Oh, yeah. Trolls are getting mighty reckless.
Yeah, I mean, some wanted to eat our horses last night, so we had to kill them. I hope your men have been able to get rid of the corpses.
Oh, so that was you. Yeah, I heard about that. You have done this town a service, and you might actually be able to help me in some.
Oh, how? And what is it exactly that you need us to do?
See, the thing is, the trolls there are always trolls in the Evermoors, but they don't really ever leave. Something has to have riled them up somehow, and I would like to know what it is. But I can't really venture into the Evermoors myself. As you see, I am a lady of, well,
Of an established.
moderate age. And, yeah, I can't really do it myself anymore.
Well, I'm sure that if Mika was here, she would agree with me that we should look into it. Although the Elamos do seem like a rather large place. Do you have a more precise location?
Not really, the trolls are everywhere in there. It would probably take a couple of days to find some. And as the law of this town, I'm sure you agree that I cannot do this myself.
Yeah, they are rather durable. I mean, they did last like 18 seconds against us. It looked like the wounds actually were starting to close a bit.
I mean, they are trolls. They are notoriously hard to put down.
Yeah, a shame we don't have a fire mage, but
Oi,
we did have other means of creating fire.
are you telling me that I'm useless?
Oh no, not at all. I'm just saying that having a fire mage would have been more handy in this situation. But I'm sure if we ran into a fire giant, then you would be far more useful.
A pile of torches comes walking into the establishment.
Oh, what is that sort of creature?
Believe it's the torch golem.
It's very funny, guys.
He says with a squeak. Oh, so he belongs to you. Or
well, yeah, he's a companion. It's not like he belongs to anyone. He's not a slave.
Yeah, it was just a figure of speech, my boy. And I see he comes prepared with torches.
Yeah, I mean, those trolls are not fond of fire.
And
The
if
more
the
fire we can-
Evermore, is there anything like I've heard we might need to like have a perimeter?
Oh, I do think it's best to go prepared, so good on you. Now, if you do this for me, I will grant you free stay at this here inn with complimentary food and drink as much as you would like.
I'm rich and I don't have to leave? I mean, never mind.
I will. I'm not sure that. Maybe just for a limited amount of time, because I have a way of feeling that if Dane got all he could drink, you'd soon be running out of everything
Drinkable.
drinkable.
Our cellars are deep, but
Dane's stomach
I
is
will-
most probably deeper.
Yeah,
I will-
you've never met Dane before.
I will heed your warning.
He's a dwarf.
Oh, I see. I got something for dwarves.
That didn't sound good.
Is he back, by the way?
I haven't heard anything. No.
Yeah, I didn't really catch what he was going to do. I thought he was getting a smoke or something.
Get a
I
phone
heard
call.
a phone call.
Oh,
Hopefully he's not
Um,
smoking his phone.
well, I guess we should be heading into the Evermore then. Possibly loading up on supplies and getting lunch here, and then heading north.
Yeah, okay. So you have your lunch, and
Yeah, I'm getting a handful of rations, just in case.
yeah.
And then I guess we should be heading into the Evermores. Is it possible for us to find the traces of the giants?
Giant?
Not traces, tracks.
You can do a survival check for them.
Trolls.
Oh yeah.
Trolls are giant, kid.
Alright, sorry
Yeah, I
about
know.
that, guys.
I don't know why I keep thinking giants when it's trolls, but yeah.
It was my son's mother was calling me about stuff, so phone call took a little bit longer than necessary.
Huh. By the way, do you remember that we got those gauntlets of focus strength?
Where we got them?
No, that we got some.
Oh yes, we do.
I could tell you that you have some because I
Yeah.
gave it to you.
No.
Do you remember who we gave them to?
Yeah, Burr.
Yeah, I thought it was Burr too, but apparently Burr hasn't written them up.
Yeah, I was telling him, like, sure, they would work well for me, but they would work better for Burr. So I gave them to Burr.
I guess
Because
I forgot to
what-
put them on.
Yeah, because while they would give me a +1, they'll give you a +2. Also, that's a lot of good survival checks.
Yeah, what's the odds of getting 320s in a row?
I don't know, but wasn't there talk about those banana watermelons?
I know, but
Maybe it's like because he ate that, it has caused everyone else and him to roll 20s.
Possibly.
chances are 1 in 8,000.
So
Yeah,
basically, not only can we follow these trolls, we know what their names are, how old they are, their last
Did they
7
last take a
meals.
shower? Oh, no, never.
They've never taken a shower. So yes.
Yeah.
Well,
We
maybe
know
not
the
that
brand.
detailed, but you do find a couple of very good tracks that are easy to follow. So you make good progress, and what you feel like would have been a couple of days of searching in the Evermoors just as drastically shortened because you had some very good tracks to follow. And in the evening of this day, you hear something in the distance, which sounds like a conversation in Giant. So everybody who does speak Giant, which I think is all of you, I'm not really sure.
I don't. I only
I
speak
know Mika
common
doesn't.
and no.
Elon was the only person who doesn't speak Giant friend records.
Wait, what?
I think Burr is the only person who doesn't speak Giant.
No, Mika doesn't either.
Huh.
She speaks common orc and
Orphan.
I can't remember what her third one is actually. If she even has one now that I think about it.
Well, if she has a third one, it makes sense that it would be halfling.
Yeah.
You hear a couple of voices in Giant, and one distinct female voice is ordering something. Is ordering, go and look for more food. We need more food. Another voice is saying, no food here anymore. And as you approach, if you approach, you can see that there are multiple very large creatures ahead. Two of them are much larger than the others. And you will
Hill giants?
Oh, you notice that these are a couple of fire giants with an entourage. You see a couple of trolls and a couple of ogres.
That was surprising. Well, I guess we should.
Yeah, one of the giants is basically verbally abusing a troll that they need more food if they were going to find peace here. And he's basically just slapping the troll around.
I don't like bullies. I charge.
Oh, Lum! Start raiding snowballs!
Yeah, I'm probably gonna fire a snowball at you.
You will come in from the side.
That's right.
From the far side.
What? There are many
What
far
side?
sides.
The right far side.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I get a surprise snowball?
Let's see.
Well, if it's to ask my initiative score, I don't. But,
No, I'm actually checking the passive.
I think you need to remove initiative from last.
Yeah, I do. Sorry. I will re-add the ones you just.
now look at me roll 20. Just because it doesn't count.
I'll roll them again and I'll change him to what it was originally.
Oh, okay. Slightly better. I had 10.
God damn it. Oh, the initiatives have become much more initiatives. Good.
It's like, you know, when you have a song stuck in your head, I would normally be fine with that. but when the song is "You are a cunt," that's not helpful.
That sounds like an amazing song to have stuck in your head.
It's an amazing song, but it gets annoying.
Okay, so the only ones who would possibly be able to notice Lum be the fire giants, and they probably don't.
I have a passive stealth of 15.
Yeah, so you will be able to get a round in.
Yay! So, yes, very much unsurprisingly, it is a snowball.
By the way, what's the ground like here?
It's swampy, probably fairly difficult terrain.
Right.
Thank you for reminding me. I would have forgotten about that.
Yes.
Also, yeah, I suppose in a way that we possibly many. So, here's what he ever.
Yeah, that's all of them, I think. Okay. Hang on, I'll just do the initiatives first, and then I'm going to do the reflex or the 30 save. Okay, so the trolls. Have a fantastic initiative of 3. My trolls are slow.
Slow. Wait,
The ogres have an initiative of 9. 9? Giants
I like that plus minus 1.
are also at a 3.
This is amazing.
I am glad they are also
It
extremely.
is pretty much the opposite of what it usually is.
Actually, I should, because of my plans, I should probably do that.
Rolling an initiative usually helps.
My plan is to let the Marauder go on its own this time, so he should have his own initiative.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, so, the dexterity save.
Yes, DC 15 or 36 gold.
I'm going to do them in reverse order. Giants first. Oh, that is bad.
I do like that Lum actually has an entire turn to cast a second one before the ogre and
Oh yeah.
stuff have time to react.
Yeah. That's the benefits of being a naturally stealthy cat person.
Yeah.
The ogres don't get anything, okay.
Well, their ass kicked, but
Oh, basically, hang on.
basically.
There is a second fire giant as well. Okay, that is miss. The second ogre also miss. And the trolls don't have proficiency. Okay. Are also missing. So that is a fully hard-hitting snowball.
Nice.
All of them. Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
That actually is a lot of damage, yes.
And Burr also said that he charged forward, so I assume he's got 1, 2. Although I don't think he can reach anything.
No, because
Yes,
it's
bear in
difficult
mind
terrain.
that, all of this is difficult terrain.
So at the most, I'd be like there.
By the way, after the trolls left the stable, we had a short rest, right?
Yeah, you continued your long rest, so you are full.
Yeah.
It wasn't long enough to really disrupt your long rest. It just took 18 seconds, really.
Wait,
So basically, we accidentally did a amazing min-max where I got my spell slots back, but I still, at this point, technically have my mage armor on.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, that means Dane first.
Yes. I am going to cast Speak to Animals. And I'm going to pat the Marauder on the side as I am getting off and say, well, have fun. And I just point at the collection of tasty giants. They might actually be able to kill him, but I'll be there in a sec. I'm also going to use my bonus action to click my Boots of Speed, doubling my speed for a minute. And then I am going to move 25 feet with double speed.
Yeah, that swamps for you. Okay, Lazar.
How much does a bear weigh?
Bear weighs 50 pounds. Well, more like 120 with all of his gear, plus those torches.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just be flying. And up here I will cast a blur. And then with my bonus action I will dash.
Okay. Of course, you do have a flying speed, so the terrain would not affect you if you use that.
Yeah, that was what I was doing.
Okay.
The reason I moved so far.
Yeah. Then it is Derp.
Derp jumps out of Lum's backpack. Woohoo! And then he's going to fire his short bow at the closest troll.
I suppose I didn't even know he was there.
The range increment is, yeah, you would probably, yeah, easily. Okay, so that is a hit. And we're back at the Raging Teddy Bear.
Yes, and I have just enough movement because my base movement's 45 that I can make it to that troll.
Okay.
Enraged, reckless attack.
Nice.
Yeah, you're still safe.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna do something fun on my next turn.
Oh,
Second attack misses.
It does have it saying no, but
I didn't hear shit about what you just said, Axel.
Lum, you can cast whatever you want on me whenever you want. I will never be angry unless I die.
Actually, you need to add 1 to the damage. I can see that you only have +3 from strength. Add it, both to hit and...
Yeah, well, if I get a
damage.
+1 strength from the gauntlets, that brings my strength
No, you
up
get
to
+2.
6. Oh,
It takes your
Yeah.
strength up to 19.
but my strength was 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and now it counts as 19.
yeah, it's a +4, basically now.
Hot dog.
Hmm?
I made an exclamation, so if you could just add those numbers to my rolls, I have fixed my sheet.
Yeah, that's okay. The second attack will still be a miss, but the first attack will do 1 point of damage more.
which is always something.
And that's my turn.
Okay, then Lam.
Okay, so I will have to ask you a question, but before that, I will state that there's nothing in the rules that says I can't, and every single internet thread that I found about it says that I can. Can I create spell slots higher than I get from my level?
No,
No.
Why not?
it specifically says so in the core rules.
Where?
It is under spell casting, I believe. Let's see here. Spell casting. Spell slots. Oh, where is it? I know it's nestled in here somewhere, but I had the same thing for another character. And I actually read that. But you were thinking about using sorcery points to create a spell slot of a higher level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which I believe it's already built in because you have a spending limit on sorcery points.
Yeah, I can spend all of my sorcery points to create a 5th level spell, which I currently know on the 4th level spells. I can spend every single one of my sorcery points to make one 5th level spell. Spell slot. Yes.
But you don't know any spells on 5th.
No, but I'll just cast a 5th level fireball because I'm feeling like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a rule in the spell casting section. It's like nestled within another rule, which is why I can't find it straight off the bat. It says you can't cast a spell. You cannot. Yeah. You cannot use your abilities to create a spell level of a higher spell than your total level would allow.
Mm.
It's something like that. It's not word for word or anything like that. It's the general.
It's just a throwaway sentence in one of the paragraphs. I know.
Yeah.
I know that it's there somewhere.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea though.
Oh yeah, no. I guess I can just cast I just cast it on 4th level.
Sad face.
Yes, sad face. So it will be 96 damage then.
I'm pretty sure the ogres are dead now, but let's see.
So I will add 1d6 to that.
Yep.
Also shit damage.
yeah, do you have empowered?
I don't.
Oh,
Okay, so
I'm doing that careful.
the giants will once again. Oh, one of them makes it.
So it takes 12.
No, but they are proficient in dexterity.
yeah, it still takes 12.
Yeah, it takes 12. Yeah. The rolls. Also, one of them makes it. And ogres. Well, one of them makes it. Interesting. So, that is 25 and 12. Yeah, one of the ogres is dead. Other one is just hanging on.
I really wish you would start Xing them instead of deleting them.
Oh, I could if you would further.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because it makes the battlefield look better, and it is more satisfying.
When you're surrounded by corpses.
Yeah. It's just a wish of mine. It's just, you don't have to.
floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
No, just tell. It's okay. I can do that.
Yay!
The troll that is engaged with Sir Burr is heavily damaged, but still up. And all of the others take appropriate damage, but are still. Which makes it the ogre's turn, or the ogre's turn. Never. And he will move a bit. He'll squeeze in between the giant and the tree, trying to get to the action, but he will not in this turn. And then it's the Marauder's turn.
Yes. The Marauder is instantly going to dive beneath the ground.
That is what I thought.
Land shark.
And it is going to dash here.
Okay.
Because it's not affected by the difficult terrain while underground, but it only has a burrow speed of 20.
You win some, you lose some.
Yes. It's still like, it cannot be targeted by pretty much anything.
Your mouth, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. So yeah.
It is the fire giant's turn. Well, after the first snowball blast, they will probably have turned around looking for wherever that came from, and then a second one came from about here somewhere. Which means this guy here is going to throw a boulder there.
Where did you target?
He's going to target Lub because just because that's where it came from.
It's now the Derp has to take one for the team.
Dodge, Derp, dodge.
Well, if he rolls a 1, it might instead hit Derp. Who knows?
I think Derp might be just insta-gift, but
Possibly.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
That is a 23 to hit.
that is 6 too much.
I believe it does hit. And it is going to do... $33.
Ow. Considering I only have 45 HP, that hurts. I'm bad at math.
This is going to be a difficult battle.
So I have 12 HP left.
Yeah, don't look at me. I'm not a I'm not a good healer.
Then Marek is still a healer, I think.
Suddenly, Bear
Yeah,
puts on a
fine.
nurse's costume.
No, I'd
Will
rather just take the magic spell.
the other one will take a couple of steps with a boulder in hand and wait until something moves over there.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
And the trolls, well, the one engaged with Sir Burr will try and hit Sir Burr with his 3 attacks. Also, Sir Burr will notice that the wounds on the trolls are beginning to close since it did not take fire damage a turn.
I was going to ignite a torch, but then I felt dumb because there were fire giants here. And also, I'd make less damage if I swung my axe one-handed. But yeah, you're looking for 13s to hit.
I highly doubt that.
With advantage.
Yes, with
Oh.
advantage.
Oh, okay. Then that is 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, but no crits.
I think Burr should be happy that he has resistance.
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, I have resistance to non-magical attacks.
I'm going to roll all of them and
have-
just have it.
You have resistance to all attacks for psychic,
Oh yeah.
except psychic.
Right, rage.
Yeah, and he doesn't do psychic damage. It might do a bit of stench damage.
A psychic troll with the 19 crit feat.
I'm going to roll all of them at once and just have it.
Okay.
So that is 14 points of damage. And the other troll is going to... circle around here. Which makes it the Dane's turn.
Alright, I am just keeping some stuff in order. I will start my turn by shouting my war cry of protection. I will then move my paltry 25 feet and probably get a boulder tossed at me.
Yeah, you will. That is a 29.
Whoa, he hits.
Jeebus.
Well then, you aren't going to take damage for once.
There is no point in me casting shield because it would bring me up to 29.
That is 35 points of damage.
Ow! That's more than half of my health.
I think it's more than half of the health of anyone except for the teddy.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's still Dane, of course.
$27, thank you. Built-in calculator.
So useful.
Yes. My brain was just not working. So I will shout and curse and blame his mother for birthing him. Fuck it. I think it's time to use it. I am going to pull up one of my horns and blow it.
Ooh, okay.
No, it doesn't. My entry doesn't work.
It's that time of the week.
Yes.
Yeah. Now he's pulled out the horn of Gondor.
Oh, this is like. It's like it's a nice decorative brass horn, but when blown, it sounds like there is like an army behind him, blowing all of their horns all at once.
Truly a premium horn experience.
Yes.
Yes. And that's the weakest.
No, it's the second weakest one.
Well,
Right.
now that's premature.
So 14.
Oh boy. Now it's going to get interesting.
And let's see here. I need a token form, but I can pull up their stats sheets because they actually have an entry.
Yeah, I know. They are berserkers or some such.
Yes,
Well, let's see.
they're actually kind of badass.
Yeah, they are pretty nice.
Yeah. They have almost 70 hit points each.
Yep.
They will serve you well in this fight.
Oh yes. Let's see. Within 60 feet of me, so I need 14 tokens that I can place.
Well, if that's the only thing that you need. Give me a moment here.
Oh, this is going to be
Can't
fun.
you pull in and drop one?
Sadly, the Berserker Bestiary thing doesn't have a token attached to it.
Yeah, but I was thinking like a picture yourself.
Oh, no, because I have to attach it to a sheet to be able to pull it in.
I will give you a couple of generic ones and maybe make some better ones until you use it the next time.
Yeah.
Or maybe you find some that you want to use.
Maybe. They're basically Viking Berserkers, so... Well, Viking peasant Berserkers, because their armor is complete garbage.
Yeah, I'm just going to give you the standard cavemans
Sure.
for now. And we agree that to treat them as Viking Berserker. 14. Okay.
Yes, I shall add a macro for rolling, so that will go faster.
Okay. Now, while I'm doing that, when do they appear and when do they act? Is the
They appear... it just says that they appear, so it's basically just a summon spell, so they act immediately.
okay.
Yeah, they act on my turn.
Oh, hey, I found somebody with a horny helmet, so I'm going to use those.
Oh my.
12, 14. There we
All right. Well, I didn't think that it would be this much of an issue.
Oh no, sorry, but the first time always takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
That's not what she said.
Yeah, I was about.
Well,
I
that's
think
your
that doesn't
experience.
apply to everything.
Well, never mind. I just dissed myself.
Actually, making all of them controllable by you is the thing that's the longest right now. Because for some reason, I can't just select them all and say they're all controlled by you. I have to do it individually.
You can make a single sheet and give it
Yeah.
a default token, and that default token will always have the same properties as long as you set it.
Yeah, I might do that during the week sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just ask me if you need any help. But I think you can handle it.
Yeah, that's what you should do for the Marauder now that because if you set the token while it's enlarged like this, it will always be enlarged when I pull it in. That way I won't have to ask you to enlarge it every time. Because I kind of feel like a pest whenever I have to do that.
That's okay. I will learn sometime. Also, I admit that I totally forgot that you had that. So I wasn't prepared this time.
Yeah. Well, it was just something I got, and then I was like, yeah, I'm probably. This is going to be used in a very dire circumstance. And I'd say 2 fire giants, 2 trolls, and 2 ogres is such a dire circumstance. When we're also missing a player.
So, I hope I didn't forget I hope I didn't forget one. You should be able to move
Yep.
them all, and just place
yes.
them where you see fit.
But you literally just returned to the king, these guys.
There we go.
Okay, so they appear and they attack.
Yes. So there's this loud scream of 14 berserkers yelling out from beyond Isgard itself. And as they appear, they all swing their great axes with reckless abandon. Hey, I get to be mini GM. Alright, so you even numbered them so nice. No, you didn't actually. It was just the spears. Okay, so top to bottom, left to right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just rolling shit. I was like, did my 2d20 keep highest 1 work? Yes, it did. They're just rolling shit.
Yeah, those are the 4 with the first fire giant, yeah?
3 with the first fire giant. That's the 4th one.
So that's going to be 2 hits. Because you're looking for 18s.
I should point out that they're not actually doing reckless right now because they are in flanking positions.
Yeah. That's okay.
Just using the reckless because it's advantage. Then the 3 on the ogre.
Yeah, I think the ogre's dead, but we will see. But those are all hits, of course. Was ogre.
Yeah, was 27 damage on him.
Let's see.
Let's see here, I am going to put an icon on the guys that did have to use reckless to get advantage. If you see a skull and crossbones, you have advantage
Okay.
against those guys.
Yeah, the ogre is dead.
Nice. Then those guys are going to, 2 of them are going to move in like so. And the guy who reckless is going to do like so.
Okay.
Then we have the 4 non-reckless on the bottom fire giant. Ooh, that's 3 crits.
Nice.
I do not have a crit calculation in here, so I'm gonna roll. So first crit. Oof. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Second crit.
they are worth their money.
Yeah. And 3rd crit. So, what's the 2 hits on that guy?
The AC of the fire giant is 18.
Okay, so it's 14, 26, so it's 40, 46, 58 damage so far. And there's still one more guy hitting him.
Okay.
This is the reckless. Oh my god!
Ow.
I think you disturbed them doing something important and they pissed off.
I need to
Yeah.
go buy a lottery ticket.
That's 19. Yeah, that's well. They are rolling with advantage, all of them. So, but it's still like. Okay, so what did I say before? 68. So plus 19 is 87 total.
Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Poor fire giant. And then lastly, the 2 on the troll, who are not recklessing, for 19 damage.
Okay. Okay, let's see what the fire giant looks like. Whew!
Best item ever.
Now, the fire giant, who is beset by the large amount of suddenly appearing berserkers, takes damage and damage and damage, and they land a couple of really good blows, and yeah, he stumbles and then he falls and doesn't move again. Because fuck him having 1 hit point left, that's just not.
That would be evil.
One of
Maybe
the
that will-
berserkers just walks up to him and kicks him in the face.
Yeah. You have this nasty habit of leaving 1 hit point on the monster. Don't do that anymore. Okay. So after all that, it is Lazar's turn.
Is there anything alive?
Oh yeah, 2 trolls and 1 fire giant.
Well, I guess I will fly towards the troll and pull out my crossbow and shoot it. Pew pew. If my sheet will actually open. And my bonus action, I will spend on shooting one more time.
Okay. That is
Yeah.
another miss.
Well, I guess it has to make up for Dane doing like 500 damage. And that was my turn.
Okay. It is Derp.
Derp is going to fire an arrow at the troll that is currently engaged with the Berserker Ember. And he misses.
Does. But then it is Spur's turn. So
Let's see, Sir Burr is not going to recklessly attack because there's someone flanking with him now.
a wise choice. That is a hit.
Yeah, and I just barely squeak by on the second one. Ba-dum-ba-ch. Barely squeak. And that's my turn.
Okay, Lum.
They are very helpfully. They're 20 feet away from each other still, so far this combat has been just me casting fire, like, snowballs.
Wait, you're gonna snowball my berserkers? You
Oh
bastard.
wait, no, fuck, they're, god damn it.
I mean, they are
But-
pretty expendable.
Yeah, I mean, there's some of them.
Yeah, but if we can keep them undamaged, they'll laugh. They'll follow me for an hour. It's like
Oh,
if there's more trolls around, we can just go on a crusade.
They're boring, because I'm absolutely, like, that's the one thing I'm good at, and then other than that, I'm just like, frostbite, ray of frost.
You need to get more spells, mate.
Yeah, but they
Like
all the
Scorching
good-
Ray.
No, but that is fire. Come on, That's
Just
unacceptable.
refluff it.
I guess. I mean, I already have the reflux version of that, which is Ray of Frost. Fucking hell. Yeah,
Magic missile.
yeah, I could get that. I just used the Ray of Frost on that guy.
Okay.
That's shit damage. That's like the lowest damage I can. Why is it rolling 2d8? That's not correct. Considering it's a cantrip.
Because it's 5th level, cantrip damage goes up.
Well, tricky.
It's basically your extra attack, if you think it like that.
But which I just rolled a 1. I don't know. I have 2 damage. Woohoo! Go away.
Well, it is damage.
It's about like 10 times less damage than I should be dealing, considering that I'm, a blaster.
Yeah, that's the joy of the area of effect and trying not to hurt anybody.
Yeah, being a sorcerer, so they still take damage.
should point- I should point out though that you, even with all of these berserkers, you've still dealt more damage than I have.
Also, that is correct.
I'm a mage guy. I'm supposed to do that. I cheat. I'm supposed
But
to.
yes.
Do it.
It is the moral's turn.
Yes. He's going to land shark his way. He's gonna have to dash. No, wait, actually, he can get here in one turn. Or one move action, burst through the ground and do his attacks on that poor troll.
Yeah, it's a. It can take it, even if it can't.
Well, I don't think he counts as flanking. Oh! Should I roll a stealth? Because he bursts out from the ground and might surprise the troll?
He will. I mean, I don't know if he would surprise. I mean, he probably would though. Troll's preoccupied with the other stuff, and he's below the earth, so he probably would be able to smell it. So go for it.
Alright. 8.
Oh,
Because amazingly, he's actually got a +1 in stealth.
just use his pass because he's not really trying to percept anything.
So, yeah. No stealth.
So that be 12 then.
Yeah.
So he's irritated but not really surprised.
Alright.
But he is clawed and chomped at. And does fall and not move for the time being.
It's a troll.
The fire giant, disregard the S. Well, it is pretty much circled in by suddenly appearing berserkers.
Yep.
And it is to go berserk itself and use its 2 greatsword attacks to try and dispatch them.
If it wasn't for the fact that he's on the edge of the map, he would be literally encircled.
And I'm just going to aim at this one because he's nearest to the action.
Mm.
He's trying to break through. Okay, so that is a 19
It's a hit.
and a 15.
It's a hit.
So the berserker is going to take a total of 51 points of damage.
Hey, he's still alive. Barely.
And then it's the troll's turn. Let's do the one who's actually alive first. Oh, I forgot to add him up, but it's okay. His wounds are going to begin to close. and he's going to take a step forward, and he's going to share the love, and he's going to swat at one of each of the berserkers, and he's going to try and bite Lazar.
Well, he's gonna get a Berserker Great Axe to his back first.
Yeah.
Alright, I should probably make one
Okay.
more. It's still the what he gets because the first one was the higher. But I should make another one for non-advantage.
Yeah, it would have hit on the second as well, so it doesn't really matter, but... Okay, so... Let's see, the claws to the berserkers first. That is one hit to the one, and one hit to the other. And the bite to Lazar is probably also hit.
Remember, I was blurred,
Oh yeah, sorry.
so it has disadvantage.
Sorry, let's do that again. It's not a hit. Thank you for reminding me. I would have.
Yeah, it snaps at my coffee.
Yeah. But it would have taken down that copy in no time flat. Okay, but the berserkers still take the damage, which is
Yes.
going to be... $10 and 8, respectively.
Alright. So top and bottom, I guess.
Yeah. And then we're back at...
There we go. Alright. Dame. He's going to, as a pretty much a free action, just yell out to... Although I should point out that all of these berserkers are dwarves.
Of course.
Yes, because they're from the dwarven bit of Isgard. He's going to yell out another dwarven war cry just because, and the berserkers are going to reply in unison, "Oh!" as he goes to stab the down troll with his flame tongue.
Oh yeah, actually, I forgot about that. He starts to get up again because he regenerates. But he's
Right.
probably too groggy to attack because I just forgot it.
But I still have to roll to hit.
Oh yeah, that's it. And just as he is about to get up, you stab your flame tongue into it and it just dies.
Yep. Where the fuck did I begin? Shit. I was here, right? Yeah. So, no. Okay. So I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind myself.
Okay.
Then I am going to use an action surge. And I am going to how damaged is the other troll? And is he still looking like he is regenerating?
The other troll is looking like it has taken some substantial damage.
Right. Then to prevent him from regenerating, I am going to firebolt him.
Okay.
Ooh, that's probably a
Try
miss.
at least, but
Yes.
there is a lot of shrubberies and trees in the way, so you can't really get your aim right.
Yeah. Thankfully, these trees are swamp trees, so they're probably not going to catch on fire.
No, no, they're not. And it's Blurry Lazar's turn.
Well, oh, why couldn't a berserker go and give me advantage?
Oh, actually, hang on. Do they always go after you, or do they get?
Oh
their
yes,
own-
they always go after me because
Oh, well, then.
they count as a summoned creature for me.
Then they will do their thing first.
Yes. Move in, move in, move in, move in.
You are going to have a lot of flanking buddies.
Yes.
Yay! Flanking is fun.
This guy is going to dash to get into contact with this fire giant. Let's see here. This guy's going to move here, this guy's going to move here, this guy's going to move there. So that everyone is flanking with everyone, except for
one.
that one.
But he doesn't get
lovely
to do
guy.
anything anyway because he had to dash.
Actually, these guys should move in like so these guys can move in like so. This suddenly became a strategy game for me. Alright, let's begin with the guys up top. The ones who are flanking. That's one of them is a crit. I think actually,
Two of them are misses.
yes. So crit. That's 7, so that's 11. 23, 29, miss. 34. So 34 total. Then the guy that is reckless also crits. Adding 10, so that's 44 damage total to the fire giant.
Didn't the guy that is reckless have to dash?
Oh right, sorry. So never mind that last one. That's me forgetting myself. So yes, never mind it. So the ones on the troll, they all have advantage. Right, so 10, 31, 41, 45, 57 damage.
Okay, so what happens here is the berserkers that rushed the fire giant are going to take him down. Because what else are they going to do? And the troll also goes down, but troll.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Well, since I assume the troll will be regenerating and it's down, I'll just slash it quickly with a green flame blade. Do I need to roll to hit?
No. It doesn't move and it doesn't try to go out of the way. So you torch it and it is. So technically you stole the kill.
Yeah, exactly. And then I will be flying. And I will stop up here. Oh. That giant died too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're out of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically just bum rushed him.
I light a
Hey.
torch.
Editing.
Meep meep meep.
Yay!
Maybe.
It's a Max.
Oh,
Too
hello.
soon.
Okay, this is fucking ridiculous because this is the mic that I broke.
Ah,
Oh, it's
yeah, I
working
was
just fine.
wondering. Yeah, you were considerably considerably quieter than you were yesterday.
Well, because it's the mic I broke.
But is it broken? It still works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was broken yesterday.
it didn't work yesterday at all.
The Magnum might be having a hard time keeping a charge.
What?
Yeah, I feel like
Piezoelectric magnets. Meep meep.
Okay.
Am I the only one who's confused, or
No, not entirely.
It's a
I slightly-
component in it's a component in headset microphones usually.
Yeah.
Although I think it's pronounced piezoelectric.
Oh, I actually did forget one of my my berserkers, but he wasn't necessary anyway.
He could have wrecked.
What is happening?
Dane just used his brass horn of Valhalla for the first time.
He basically one-shot the encounter. Basically.
Well, too short.
Oh, so we're not in deep shit at the moment.
No.
I hand Mika a lit torch.
What?
You did torch a couple of trolls.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I lit another torch for myself.
Oh, I can see things.
Ah, that must mean the rain is gone.
Oh, screw you.
It's funny is it's raining here.
Okay, so you have cleared out the two giants with their small entourage.
Loot that
Well,
corpse.
I guess we'll examine them.
Okay. Well, the two giants obviously each have a sack of items, which I'm going to save for last.
Well, hopefully, because these fire giants, they are not as terrible with what they stuff in the sack as those hill giants.
Well, we'll see what the dice decide.
I want to drink with these berserkers before they poof.
Yeah, Dane is like having a discussion in Dwarven with each and every one of these guys, like congratulating them and thanking them for the fact that they were so fucking efficient.
I hand them each complimentary torch.
The first thing that, or one of the things that actually catches your eye, is that one of the giants has some kind of rod that you also that you actually have seen before when they attack Tribor.
Oh, this is those.
It's not the same ones, but these seem to also have one of those rods.
They are similarly equipped.
Well, I'll try to figure out what the rod does. Are the symbols and stuff on it?
It's 4 feet long and weighs 100 pounds.
Holy crap!
It has 2 prongs at one end and a molded handle grip on the opposite end. And
Is there
you can
magic
still-
in it?
it is magical, yeah. You can still try and see what it does.
It's a rod.
It's a rod, yeah. But if you spend a short rest with it, you can try to find out what it does.
Yeah,
as I
I
see,
don't have any attunement slots.
as I see Lazar struggling with this thing, Dane like shoves one of the guys to the side and steps forward, like, "Oi, Buffy, what's that?"
Well, I think it's magical, but I can't figure out what it does.
Come on, get there.
Yeah, it's just going to lie here, and I will examine it. But you can get over here and examine it too.
All right. Oh.
It does seem rather heavy.
All right, I do so.
It's a rod of
And
weight.
When I arrive, I
Yes.
cast Identify on it.
Okay. You determine that this rod has as an action can expend 1 charge to cast Locate Object. It has 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 each dawn.
Does it have the power to resize to its wielder?
All magical items do.
It probably does. It doesn't say so explicitly, but
It's usually for those that are worn. not
Well, I
wielded.
don't think its weight changes. But like if it was a
Oh,
ring,
God.
it would become smaller. So yeah, it might just be worn items.
well, then it might not.
Well,
However,
usually
when you-
rods are used by warlocks and wizards. I'm not sure they usually have the strength to use something this heavy.
Also, when you use this rod to detect objects made of adamantine, its range increases by 10 miles.
Ooh. I'm gonna try and pick it up.
Yeah, like I said, it weighs 100 pounds.
I think I can lift more than that.
Now, you
Just
can
barely.
probably lift it, but it's a bit unwieldy.
Yeah. Like, oof. These giants sure don't make small shit.
I could carry that for you if you want.
Why would they make small shit?
Let's not get
Like-
too scatological about this.
I like twist around as Mika just appears. Oi! Where do you get from?
I had a terrible headache.
Well, I'm glad you caught up to us.
Yes.
I will insight that.
Nice. The question: does he need to roll a bluff?
What if I
No,
actually had a headache?
Did she
Well,
lie?
then I will say that your story checked out. Yes, makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Usually Mika is not a character that lies. At least
Nice.
in my understanding.
I thought that insight was towards Lazar, saying, "I'm glad you got up."
This could make sense.
Yeah.
I'm not that clever. Although I'm
Actually,
not
I've got-
that dumb for a barbarian.
I confess I fell into a hole. And no one found me.
Oh, that happens to me a lot, actually.
I didn't get hurt. But climbing up was a little bit difficult.
You should have called out.
I
She
did.
probably did. What's
I
worse is
screamed.
we probably
I
didn't
screamed
hear
and
her.
screamed.
You're just
Horribly.
horrible, horrible people.
No, we all looked back, saw that she was in the hole, and just walked away. Just kidding. I'm assuming we were suddenly preoccupied with giants.
I imagine that the hole is like literally just 5 feet off the map to the right. So she was with us as we spotted the giants, and that's why we never heard her.
We just thought she was being extra stealthy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which she
and then
was.
never look.
Just not in the way that's usually.
Okay, so apart from that rod, giants have a couple of other things. Namely, you find a pouch that has 2 gemstones in it. You determine they are fire opals, which fetch a pretty price, 1,000 gold each. Also,
Fancy.
I am writing an Iranao loot, unless someone else wants to do it.
You can do it. I have to be the loot keeper for so many other games that it's nice not having to be one.
also, you do notice that both of them are wearing a sending stone each.
Sweet.
Are those sending stones connected, or
They are.
Are sending stones reprogrammable?
They should be, I think.
Okay. So we can just collect all of them and just get a network. So, no.
Well,
Everyone
right
can have
now I
one.
know that Derp and Lum has one.
Yeah.
Or is
Do
it
we all
Derp
have?
and Cerber?
I think I have one.
Yeah, I probably gave it to you.
Other than that, they have their standard giant equipment
Of a
consists
bag.
of great swords and I think it was half plates or full plates. Okay.
A bag with cheese and salt.
Cheese and salsa?
No, just salt.
Aw.
A bit of salt for them. A hefty kilo for us.
Yeah, it's actually plate. So 2 giant-sized plates, giant-sized long great swords.
that sounds heavy but expensive?
We're never gonna get that back to town.
Did we bring our cart? No, we didn't, because it's a marsh. That would be dumb.
Yeah.
And obviously, both of the giants have bags.
I'm gonna let that other people search those bags. I take one of the great swords and I walk up to my marauder and feed him.
Yeah, I'm diving into one bag, and there's only one thing I'm looking for.
The first bag has a giant-sized pair of old sandals,
I suggest we leave them here.
I tried them
And-
all.
a giant-sized water skin that is full,
That's disgusting.
the other one
Probably half lit drool.
and possibly
Has a giant-sized cheese wheel.
other one has an empty wooden barrel,
That's great fun for running down hills.
Probably his
Eight.
cup.
giant-sized wool cloak,
That seems practical to carry around for us.
a giant-sized kettle,
Like a tea kettle.
no, like a cauldron,
Ah.
and a giant-sized smoking pipe. No
Also
cheap
known
beer.
as a club.
I gotta take the pipe. I'll
think
never
the
be
last-
able to fill it, but
I think the last hill giant also.
It uses a mage.
Yeah, the trolls and the ogres don't really have anything value.
I wish someone had prestidigitation so they could just make me bags of weed.
I don't think that's how it works.
You can take a small bag of weed and refill it with prestidigitation. There's been several
Intriguing.
methods.
Intriguing.
Every stoner's dearest dream.
Yeah, see, it's filled again.
Oh, F you. Because I'm gonna try to light it, and when it doesn't smoke,
Yeah, then it's because it's a bad batch.
stupid tiefling weed. Anyways,
Yeah, it probably got it. It probably got wet.
while I'm strapping this pipe to my back.
It's probably as tall as you are.
Then I'll slant it. I'll like do it with the X, so one of them's my axe and the other one's the pipe.
Okay.
Those giant, no, not giants. Those trolls that went to the city. Does it look like the tracks led here?
Well, the tracks that you followed led here.
Well, at least we cleaned out some. Should we, like, eat our 11s and then continue onwards? Look for more.
What are
I-
11s?
I'm spreading out the wool cloak as a
You,
giant
you know
picnic.
that you eat like breakfast and then you have 9s and 11s and then you have lunch.
Well, considering you had lunch before you went,
Oh, then it's maybe
Second lunch.
two 3s.
None of these things make any sense to me.
Second lunch, third lunch.
And then first dinner, second dinner, third dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Snacksies.
Oh, wait.
so I'm the halfling.
I was a tiefling, not a hobbit.
What's a hobbit?
It's a halfling's cousin.
Mika, you
Except
should have been
for
like,
very
that's
few.
our word.
Well, I'm not absolutely certain that I'm a halfling. It's a theory.
Game.
I got a theory. It doesn't matter.
So you stand around the corpses for a bit.
This is pleasant.
Yeah, I think we're doing a short rest.
While everyone's resting, I'm on the lookout just in case, because this is the Evermores. All kinds of bad things.
Yeah, it's true.
And if
But
Sarkos
it's-
Legends taught me anything, it's also the home of Grim of I can't even pronounce it. Some giant spider god. I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh yeah,
Sounds fun.
gotta be just a myth. It is quieter than you imagined the Evermores to be. You also noticed that there are more. Well, after your short rest, if you investigate further, do you or don't you?
Well, I mean, it's the Evermores. We're gonna run into something. We could probably spend the next 10 years here if you guys want to commit genocide.
Wait, what? What's happening? What did I miss?
Oh, we are just talking about if we should continue looking around here before we head back to the city.
Hmm.
And then someone brought up genocide, and I'm troubled.
Yeah, Burr apparently thinks that then we could be here for 10 years.
We could
commit,
kill all the
genocide.
trolls.
Well, this is technically true, but I do also think we know why they've been agitated. Because there was 2 fire giants ordering them around.
I also think it's quiet because they might have eaten all the birds.
Probably. How long of a trek is it back to town?
Probably a couple of hours.
How long until we get out of the thickest of the march?
I definitely don't want to spend the night here.
I mean, you could feasibly return to town on this day. It would be night already, but
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we want to pull off some fire giant armor and use the berserkers to pull it until the marshland is no longer so marchy, so we can actually start pulling it ourselves.
if all of the berserkers help you, then that should not be.
Sweet.
I
might-
will ride on the metal as they drag it.
But you're stronger than they are.
I'm not stronger than 15 of them.
This doesn't seem entirely
14,
fair.
technically.
Yep.
14 out of 16.
Yeah, because obscene rolls. I've been doing that all day today, all day yesterday, all day today, day before that. The only day I've had bad rolls was Monday.
Well, they did get you out of some trouble, because that would have been trouble.
Oh yeah, one more hit and I would have been gone.
So,
Getting hit for Dane is a rare thing. But yes.
so yeah, you have them drag one of the armors, or
Yeah.
both?
No, just one, because they probably have to cooperate to just get one in a decent time.
Well, if we are doing that, maybe we could place the giant's heads on it.
Oh yeah, good. And the Marauder happily gulps up the other armor,
Okay.
because worked metal is like candy for it.
Also, no witnesses, no traces.
It's like owning a pig farm that comes with you.
Yes.
That you can ride and it can fight with you.
I would argue that an entire big farm can fight with you.
Well, yes. I was going to say silent but deadly, but then I remembered that a bunch of pigs are not silent.
And a full-grown pig is quite dangerous, actually.
Yeah. Especially their emanations.
Well, they are silent. But yeah, you drag, or you order the armor dragged. And for as long as they are still there, they will drag your armor for you. They will get a decent way. Not all the way home, but out of the thickest, at least.
I'll be riding backwards on the Marauder, just chatting with them the entire time in Dwarven. Like,
And,
asking them about stuff.
And when they poof, I'll take over hauling the armor, since I'm the strongest, I believe.
Yeah, probably you, and then we might tie to the Marauder.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Then I just
Yeah.
continue writing it.
I figure the Marauder probably isn't strong enough to drag it through a march, but as long as it's not thick march, it should be able to. And it probably happily does so, since it's just had its greatest snack to date.
Great snack.
Oh yes. As I said, work metal is like candy.
Mm,
Okay, so as you drag along the armor and the remains of the giants that you are taking, i.e., their heads, along the Evermoors, I would like you to make a perception, all of you.
No.
Oh dear God!
wow.
We suck. Also, do you have alertness feat?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, expertise.
Yeah, I have expertise in perception.
Yeah.
And stealth and arcana and acrobatics.
Well, it's just Mika who hears this strange noise but can't really place where it comes from or what it sounds like.
Yeah, guys, can you hear that? I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't, because you didn't hear me scream when I fell into the hole.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Burr and Derp are puppeting the giant heads. Having a fake conversation between them. Oh, I'm so tall.
I look at Mika and say, "Alright, so you're gonna guilt trip us as well. Now, what is this you heard?"
Well, I don't exactly know.
The closest thing you would like me to is something screaming, but you wouldn't have heard that doesn't fit right.
I mean, it kind of sounded like a scream, but also not. And I don't know where the hell it came from.
Perk my ears. Like, turn my head around, listening in different directions.
You can try again with advantage this time. Oh, now you hear it too.
Oh,
That's fine.
Yay!
do I hear in what direction, and do I recognize it?
Seems to be coming from above, and it sounds like a very reptilian kind of hissing, screaming sound.
I look up.
The only thing you catch a glimpse of through the vegetation and a couple of clouds is the shape of a cloud giant castle floating by.
Oh, bugger.
What?
However, that noise most definitely doesn't sound like a cloud giant.
I point up.
Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. I wonder if those are the nice one or the mean ones.
Burr and Derp make the giant head look up.
I mean, I hope so. But there's that sound. Where's that coming from?
It doesn't sound very pleasant. Needless to say.
Well,
Yeah,
I haven't
sound
heard
is-
it, so...
How far up is the Cloud Giant Castle?
Whew. Well, it is a good way up.
Right. Well, we know that they can come down, so I am going to take out my regular, quote-unquote, regular warhorn, cast Thaumaturgy on it, making it 3 times louder than it already is,
That's scary.
and blow.
Yeah, I
In
immediately
a-
drop the head and land on my squeaker.
You might just like make everyone within like 5 miles just be deaf.
But yes, I blow a it's like a I can't describe this because I don't know my military terms correctly, but it is a horn for calling attention in a friendly manner. Yeah, there is literally like a
Yeah,
horn
anyway.
blow that you do. but
Yeah,
I can't
that's,
remember it. It's like woo doo 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 or something like that. It's not Nokia.
Oh yeah, that's the Finnish army. That's the I want to contact you.
Yeah, there's all kinds of trumpet and drum signals, semaphore,
Yeah,
etc., etc.
semaphore. That is a funny thing.
They must have heard you, but they seemingly ignore you. However, as you blow the horn, the screaming stops for a bit before it re-continues. Also, it's a good point. You could do a nature check to maybe identify.
I mean, as a player, I have a good idea what it is, but I don't want to meta.
I actually don't for once.
Well, can we move in the direction of the screams?
You mean start
You-
flying?
Yeah, you can, but no one else can fly. Since the direction is up.
Well, the only thing that you could think of would be some kind of dragon. However, if it is a dragon, it is a fairly young one.
Right.
Well, I guess I will try and fly upwards. I will cast invisibility.
Okay.
But
Scouting.
by the way, I don't know if I've asked this yet of you, Philip, but do you count riding as resting for the
You
purposes
could
of
use
short rest?
you could use travel as a short rest if nothing spectacular happens while you are.
Right. Well, we've had about an hour, so
Yeah, you can use your travels.
yes. Sweet. These I like.
Okay, you fly up, and as you get higher and higher, you can now definitely hear it too. And it seems to be coming from this cloud giant fortress.
Well, I guess I will fly closer.
Hmm. As you come closer, it is a fairly large fortress. You can see that at the fortress there are some kind of bird-like people manning the walls, and there are, of course, cloud giants walking about. And the screaming seems to come from the highest spire.
Well, I will set course towards the highest spire.
Oh, hang on, is it the highest spire? Maybe. have to double check this because this is kind of important. No, actually, it comes from one of the basement windows.
Well, I will fly down to that window then.
Yeah, you take a peek through the window, and you can see that there is a room on the other side, which has 5 cages with griffins in it, and there is a very large double door on the other side of the room, and you're pretty sure that's where it comes from.
Is it possible for me to open the window?
You can try.
I'm
Can I
surprised they're
use
not
my
just
lo-
open windows.
my donut tools?
Yeah, you can.
Come on, I rolled like crap.
You actually failed at this. You needed a 15.
Well, can I try again?
Sure. How long does your invisibility last?
1 hour.
Okay. Oh, you got some time.
Loner's tools.
Yeah, because I'm not a thief.
Yeah, you borrow. You give it back. They don't need it anyway. This time, you managed to open the window.
Is the window big enough for griffins to get out?
Yeah.
And also, do I know how intelligent griffins are?
Donate. We will settle this by nature. You know that griffins have a basic animal level intelligence.
Oh, so I shouldn't let them out and tell them to go down to my friends and carry them up.
They probably wouldn't understand you. They seem
Yeah.
to be agitated. They are pecking and clawing at their cages, and you can see splintered wood around the room everywhere.
Well, then I'll just walk through the room
Cool.
towards the door. Can I open the door, or is it locked?
The door is not locked. It is obviously giant-sized, though.
Well, then I'll see if I can, like, push it just open a bit.
Let's see that
Uh,
athletics. Come
Do
on.
do a perception check.
It's not a pushing door.
Oh, God!
Nice.
Yeah, that's definitely the screeches and screams are coming from this door. Definitely. You can try and athletics your way in.
Oh, God, I actually rolled a 19.
You actually managed to move the door a bit so that you could squeeze into the room if you want to. And however, now you do notice that or now you see that the noise is coming from a dragon that is chained in the room. It looks very well damaged, shall we say, and you do recognize it. You think back to the time when you had a conversation with a bronze dragon.
Oh, I don't remember what his name.
It was Felgolos.
And this is Felgolos?
It is him. And with him in the room is a very, very fancy looking cloud giant woman.
I shall call the dragon from the sun Ferguson.
Do you speak what languages do you speak?
I speak giant and... Oh, let me just find it.
I hope you speak common.
Yeah, common, infernal, thieves' cant, and giant.
Can you actually like start the game in 5e without speaking common?
I don't think so.
I think it's
Maybe.
one of those Rule Zero things.
Yeah.
Maybe, but it makes sense if everybody can speak common because that just makes everything less needlessly complicated. Well, in any case, you can hear the giant lady mumbling something about it will tell me its secrets one way or another, and then she turns to it and continues to, well, rough it up, let's say, because I don't want to get too explicit here.
It's torturing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just put it that way.
Well, I will squeeze through the door and over to the griffins and see if I can unlock their cages.
You can try. You walk up to one of the cages and unlock it. And yeah,
And then I will hurry back to the dragon's room, and hopefully that griffin, when it is free, will cause enough disruption.
oh yeah. As soon as you open the door, the griffin starts shrieking, and so do the others. Also, the griffin that is now free flaps around a bit and then just heads straight for the window and goes out. And the others of you on the ground can probably see it fly away from the castle. And
Wait. I need to check something. Hold on. I might have a glorious idea. Oh yes. Hold on, I need to double check just in case.
Well, with the commotion, distract
well,
attention.
with the commotion, you can hear and see that the door opens and the cloud giant steps out, asking, "What's going on here?"
Well, I will hurry to the dragon and see if I can free it.
Meanwhile, I will cast Speak with Animals, or Speak to Animals, with animals, and try to shout with my thaumaturgy still active at the griffin for it to come down here. Here, it's safe.
Okay.
Problem is, don't actually know if griffins are beasts because that's the thing.
Griffins are not beasts. Griffins are monstrosities.
Ah, then it does not work.
Griffins are cute monstrosities.
Hmm?
Griffins are cute monstrosities. Assuming that they're like the...
Yeah, they could well be animals, but they said so you just get static.
Yeah, and he's too far away from me to use comprehend languages. So no, fuck! I keep forgetting it's not comprehend language. I need to share language to speak with something that's not a beast.
Okay, Lazar.
Yeah.
Multiple things are happening here. The giant is screaming for guards, and you try to free the dragon. You can see that it has a chain around its legs, it has a muzzle that is locked, and a collar that is also locked.
The only thing tying it down is the chain, right? Or is it the...
No, it's secured in multiple points. All of these are securing it.
Oh, god damn it. Well, I guess I will try and hurry.
And these are fairly heavy-duty locks, obviously.
Well, I guess nothing else to do than see if I can unlock them.
Okay, which one are you going to try first?
Well, I guess the chain?
On the legs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tell you that all of these are DC 20.
Oh god. Well, if I ever need an inspiration, deity of mine, now is the time.
Oh, okay. You actually managed to open the chain on the leg. Meanwhile, you hear a couple of Cloud Giant guards coming into the other room and saying, "Yes, Countess Sansuri, what's the problem?" And you can hear her, "One of the griffins escaped. How can that happen?" And they are having a back.
Well, I will whisper to Felgalas as I try to open the next lock. Hopefully this works, so be prepared to fly. How large is he?
He's an adult.
Large enough that I can grab onto him and...
Yeah.
Okay. Roll good, roll good. God damn.
Wrong check.
Oh.
The dumb crits.
The first one was just a test.
Yeah.
Also, if they're the same make of lock and he's successfully opened a couple, would he maybe have advantage on the rest?
Yeah. Getting familiar.
We can't do anything,
I
so we're
mean-
just shouting suggestions.
I mean, 3 is not a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, you, let's say it was the collar, or
Yeah, I guess this would be the color.
you actually managed to unlock the collar as well.
And
You can
I
hear
don't-
from the other room, "How am I supposed to interrogate the dragon with all of this ruckus?
Hurry, hurry,
I
hurry!
swear, when I am the ruler of the giants, all of this is going to be much stricter." Ooh, the muzzle is giving you trouble. And you can hear the other 2 guards being very apologetic and saying, "Oh yes, we are going to redouble the security immediately, and we are going to send some of the scouts to recapture the griffin. And she says, "Oh, good. Now I have important work to do. You may try one last time," and then she's going to.
Oh, gods of mine, listen to me for once.
Yes, they have.
Does that mean I'll get advantage or just normal?
No. I was just responding.
Hallelujah!
You make it! You open the muzzle. The dragon roars. You hold on to it, and it just goes rushing out the door, pushing it open. Now, I have to check what she can do exactly.
Dun, 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 dun.
A large red exclamation mark appears over the Duchess's head. Right?
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. 3 guards with 8K assault rifles walk into the room.
That's bad.
Also, you should have had a sending stone, so you could have.
Oh yeah.
We did get
So we could've
sending
listened.
zones, but we never dished them out.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I guess when I get back, I will grab one.
yeah. Lazar should definitely have one.
Yeah, when we're being chased by a flying castle. We might have to abandon the armor, but I don't know what we could... Like, I think we could all fit on a dragon, but probably not your mount.
Oh, I'm not leaving him.
Okay, this is what we'll do. Because she is a spellcaster. We will going to decide who has the higher initiative, whether she gets to cast first or not. So, the dragon. The dragon is not the fastest type of dragon, I'm afraid to say. Would you want to roll it or should I?
Well,
just-
I
it's just-
feel like my rolls have been high and low, but I guess
Just-
I will roll.
It's just a straight d20 because his dex modifier is 0.
Well, gods of mine, listen to me. God damn it!
Your gods are dumb and you should feel bad. I'm just kidding. This is so cool.
Yeah, if it succeeds, awesome. Right now, I have a feeling that my life might end up soon.
Oh, can't
Well, she also rolls a straight 20.
Lazar also roll initiative in case he can interrupt her in some fashion?
Yeah, you could probably roll initiative yourself. So you might be able to do something before she is. Okay.
Well, only an 18.
But like I said, she isn't very fast. So you would go first. You can see that she's startled, but immediately starts casting a spell.
Well, I will target her with a Tasha's Laughter and just hold on to the dragon.
Okay.
I've never wanted this spell to succeed more.
It's a DC 14 Wisdom.
Against a cloud giant spellcaster.
Yeah.
This is gonna go so well.
Well, hopefully she's like charisma or intelligence based?
Probably.
She is, but she's also proficient in wisdom saving. Because casting.
Well, I am praying for 1.
Hey!
That
Do it!
Settle for
a
2.
2 is fine too.
You managed to do it.
Well, I do become visible because this is concentration too.
You do become visible, but the dragon has enough time to storm out, dash out of the window, drop a couple of feet, spread its wings, and glide down.
Tell me you're hanging from this dragon.
Yeah, where are you hanging from him? Or are you riding?
I assume I'll just hang on to his neck since I unlocked his head last.
Okay. Basically dangling from his snout.
And you see started flapping in the wind now.
Yeah, you can.
Tuck your
you
wings,
can
tuck your
see,
wings.
A dragon just falling out, plummeting out of the castle, falling a bit, and then just spreading its wings and coming down.
What the
And
heck?
I think we should get ready to run, guys.
Yeah, Dane just looks up forward and then says, "Run."
I will run.
And after about a minute, because I'm assuming you keep your concentration for as long as you can.
Yeah, although she can break out every single turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so who are the slowest people in the group?
Me.
Then I'm going to assume she breaks out after about 30 seconds, give or take.
I think it's Dane and Derp.
Okay. So
Bo should just carry Derp.
And after
I'm
Another-
carrying the giant heads.
after about another additional minute, maybe.
Well, I will ask, what was it, Felagos, if he can carry my friend with him.
Well, he
Yeah.
is weakened, but he can.
yeah, I was about to just like create a 4th level spell slot and cast fly on that and twin it.
But he could probably carry 1 or 2 more.
I'll just run.
Well, I can fly myself.
I can fly too.
Oh, can you cast Fly on a Marauder?
Yeah, that was my thinking.
Now
I was doing
that's going to be a sight.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's all jump on the Marauder.
The funnier thing is, it's going to look, because the full plate is going to be dragged behind him. It's going to look like there's a giant-sized full plate being puppeteered.
Yeah, although I have a feeling we might have to release that plate.
Yeah, let's cut the line on the plate. I'm sorry, but
He can actually pull that at full speed
Ow.
because his carrying capacity is 300.
He's drunk.
yeah, but that's that weight plus the weight of all of us.
Actually, yes. No.
Well, some will be riding the dragon.
I think you'll be.
I'm
It's
carrying both fire giant heads. I relieved Derp.
Yeah, so what's probably going to happen is it's going to swoop down, land, grab everything it can carry. Everybody can carry that Lazar is telling him to. And then just take off again. Meanwhile, the Cloud Giant Fortress is going to start launching rocks everywhere, trying to get him. But I'm going to say through the power of plot, he will manage to evade all of the rocks. And you will ultimately probably end up finding shelter somewhere in the high forest,
I'm
which
gonna,
is where we are going to leave it.
Lazar, you never have to buy another drink again.
I also want to point out Dane's reaction when the Marauder starts flying, which is holding onto its neck for dear life.
With very high pitched screaming, or
Low-pitched screaming.
And over your shoulder, there are two giant heads because I'm sitting behind you, like squeezing onto the Marauder with my thighs.
That's not very comfortable because the only thing you can use is like one of the spikes that jet out from behind the saddle.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I'm between the spikes.
Well, you probably are, but if you're grabbing, I'm just saying because you're grabbing onto one of them, they're like hexagonal, sharp pieces of rusted metal.
Well, it would be my thighs because both my hands are occupied with giant
Yeah.
heads. But you know what? Hey, I'll take the hit.
You probably won't take damage. It's just not very comfortable.
I have no idea how I succeeded on those unluck rolls.
You beautiful
that was
bastard.
impressive.
Just for sake of reference, what would a DC have been to break him?
I don't actually really know, but it would probably have been in the same ballpark. Probably a bit higher.
Typically on a 20 log, it would be a 30 strength of athletics. I think. I don't know. I'm going by what I've been reading in the portal.
That could probably.
If-
It seems
no, it's a bit high because 30 is
maybe a
almost
25.
impossible.
Something.
Yeah, something like a 25 probably then. So yeah, if it wasn't Lazar, I could have athletics my way through it, but I would have had much less of a chance.
Also, I think you will be happy to hear that all of this has gained you a level.
Ooh,
Oh, and I did nothing.
Does Lazar get a point of inspiration for next game?
Yeah, he will.
You learned a very important lesson about looking where you're stepping. Wait, does that mean we're level 8?
Yep.
oh, that's actually a feat or a stat increase.
I think
Yep.
I might take the stat increase.
I finally got my last level of Bard.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a stat increase. I'm gonna take 1 in strength and 1 in wisdom. I know feats are OP, but I like simple, at least for this character. And 20 strength is gonna be amazing.
Also, Lizar, if the hideous laughter had not worked, she would have cast a wall of force in front of the window.
Holy shit. I feel so happy right now.
So that would have probably been trouble for you.
Oh yeah, especially since I had become visible. And I was out of secondary spell slots. Then if I had the Sending Stone, the party would hear, Mama.
But yes, feel free to take a GM inspiration for next time
That's for you, Bia.
for awesomeness. For
I
re-
will add an inspiration though.
for reasons of awesomeness.
Yeah, I have no idea how I actually managed to pull it off.
Like the entire time, I was like, I hope he doesn't just leave. I hope he doesn't just leave. And then you didn't, and then it was like amazing.
I was like the entire time thinking, okay, this is the time we lost Lazar.
Yeah, I did have this. Well, either this will be epic, or I will be rolling a new character.
I like that you took a chance. Like, I really like that.
All 3 DC 20 lock. Holy
Next game, we're rolling nothing but ones.
Ooh, I actually get a cantrip and a new spell this level too. This is nice.
Also, now you know the location of the Cloud Giants force.
The current location. It's gonna move.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, I decided to get some more decks, so I would be better with my Lona's tools.
I don't know, you seem plenty good with them.
No, I was just lucky.
No luck.
Better
was so
lucky than
much-
good.
No luck, Pierce.
Yes, I think it was Napoleon who said, I'd rather have a lucky general than a good one.
Mm.
Who was that, Max?
Oh, I haven't been rolling advantage on initiative.
I also got more dexterous.
Sweet. I finally got Warcaster.
Ow.
I get I get my second 4th level spell slot. And my DC increased by 1 because charisma is 1.
Yeah, that increase is amazing. Well, I guess I shouldn't be looking under Sorcerer to see what I get. That seems kind of counterproductive. Since it was Rogue, I should be clicked on.
Like, that was something I would expect in a Dritz book.
Also, for completion's sake, I'm going to say that you managed to find refuge in a cave in the Lost Peaks somewhere. Because those are the nearest. Well, not the nearest, but actually, they are the nearest.
Oh, nice. Well, I guess then we're actually close to where I was going to look anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Although from what it sounded like, then he might actually have picked up whatever I was looking for. Which is sad.
Oh, you'll see. Or maybe you'll see.
What was the name of those bracers?
Those are gauntlets of Ogerpon.
All in all, I have to say this was a pretty awesome session.
Yeah, between the horn and the dragon rescue, like,
Yeah.
just tacked on at the end. Okay, I think it's time for everyone to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye!